Hello, today I'm going to be reviewing the new single Savior that is out by Iggy Azalea featuring Quavo. I am completely shocked to be actually reviewing an Iggy Azalea song on this channel just as a track review, and actually am giving it quite a lot of praise. Iggy Azalea is not an artist that I've been looking up to that much. I've been aware of her music, and there's some songs that stand out, of course, because they're catchy, but I never looked to it much more than that, and I used to think that, there were a lot of issues with Iggy's image, the appropriated Southern rap when she's from Australia, and the cultural appropriation that she has done in some of her music videos. I'm not going to make this video about that because I do feel, and what Iggy wants to do with this song is to sort of reset her image a little bit. As many will know, she's had a really rocky last few years. She was set to release her sophomore album, Digital Distortion, way back as early as 2016. It got bumped to 2017. And then, as far as we're aware, it's been basically completely scrapped completely. Which, it's a tough thing for any artist to have to deal with. She's switched labels now, so I think she's in a better place, hopefully. But her label was definitely not treating her very well. And I think that, she's actually trying to expose a little bit more of a vulnerable side on some of these songs now. Like Savior is a perfect example of it. She talks about how powerful and emotional this song is for her. It's not about finding someone outside, like in a relationship, to seek validation or salvation from. It's about finding salvation and saving yourself, which is a really difficult, powerful thing to accomplish. I've been waiting for you all this time. I'm tired of going through all these phases. I'm tired of feeling hopeless. I need to become my own savior. And so the song builds itself up to be an empowerment anthem, but at the same time, it is an undeniably danceable, fun, tropical-infused hip-hop pop song. It's produced by Circuit and Manhun Glow, and it definitely has a hip-hop flair, but it's a little bit more tropical house-inspired, and I love that. It almost has a steel drum backing, although I'm not entirely sure if that's a synthesizer or a steel drum, to give it a distinct island sound. And then I also find Quavo's vocals, because he doesn't really rap on this song, he just provides vocals, to be actually a quite nice counterbalance to Iggy's vocals. They sound and balance each other out really well. I was kind of thinking maybe that the rap part was going to sync the song for me. Usually it often does. And of course, Iggy's rapping is not anything that I've always figured to be that monumental. I mean, she's an okay rapper, she's an okay songwriter with the lyrics, but I always felt her delivery was a little bit stunted, and I'm so glad that in this song she does not say her name over and over again. The Iggy thing gets a little bit played out after a while, and she does that a lot. So this song is more just straight up, it's honest. I feel like God playing tricks on me, feel the weight of the world like I got a brick on me, had to dance with the devil, he got a grip on me, I'm just trying to get to heaven, hope you get a ticket for me. Past full of sin, can someone delete that? My path got muddy, I feel like my feet trapped, can you give me the strength now to beat that? So the lyrics are self-reflecting in a very kind of self-aware way, and I find that very refreshing for her. She can still be a little bit risque, and she can still be playful and cheeky, but at the same time, she can become a more self-aware and a little bit more of an evolved rapper and songwriter. I think she's sort of understanding that she's gotten a lot of hate, and whether some of that was justly noted or unduly placed upon her, regardless, she has been through a lot, and I do kind of feel for her a little bit. I mean, the music industry kind of turned on her, and now she's trying to get her foothold back again, and I'm just curious to see. Her new record is called Surviving the Summer, and it's supposed to come out later this year. I'm thinking it'll probably come out right around the beginning of summer, late spring, so like May or June. And we know this song will definitely be on it. I have a feeling that, all the songs, Digital Distortion will not be. So Team is out, Mo Bounce, which was horrible, is out, so thank God. And Switch, Justice for Switch, featuring Anita. I am still digging that song. Red light, yellow light, green light, switch. Like, it's such a fun I was so in love with that song over the summer, and I kinda hope it does kinda just sneak its way back onto the track list of this album because I feel like that song kind of could fit on this new record, so I'm really hoping that Switch does stay. Either way, I'm including it on this album anyway because I feel like this is just a trend that has been happening. Something about summer of 2017, so many artists released songs that were supposed to be for an album, and then they decided later on to scrap them and restart the whole album entirely. Like, there's been several artists who have done that, and I don't know. It's just like, what was it about that? Like, we can't have Switch become Crying in the Club. Like, come on, like justice for Switch. Okay, so anyway, but I had to let that out. I mean, Switch isn't as meaningful as Savior, and I do think Savior deserves more of the spotlight. But okay, so I'm really looking forward to seeing how this song plays out. I think it's going to be a hit for her. And let me know in the comments what you think and what you think about the Iggy's possible image change that she's trying to come through with. Because I do think, she's been out of the spotlight for a minute. Maybe she could redeem herself, possibly in the eyes of pop music. It's not like she's necessarily trying, I feel like, anymore to one-up anyone. She's just trying to be herself and more authentic. And I'm always here for artists doing that. Don't get me wrong, I'm not the biggest Iggy Azalea fan, and I never will be. I would probably not like every single song on a new record, but I'm definitely I'm going to pay closer attention to her, and I don't know, I just feel like it's not fair to trash artists completely. I mean, we all do make mistakes, and we do give a lot of other artists redemption, particularly male artists that probably shouldn't be given that redemption, like Chris Brown, for example. And yet we trash female artists who possibly have maybe had a bit of a turbulent start in the industry. We all do make mistakes, and it is a tricky, when you're trying to go onto a major label and you're trying to break through internationally into that market, it's very difficult to figure out how to keep your integrity. So we'll see. Iggy may be having her blossoming moment this year. But anyway, I will love Savior. It's a great dance song. And it's a little bit spiritual, and I love that about it. It's more visceral and attached to something that's more personal, which I really find affecting from her. Hope you enjoyed this review, and thank you so much for watching. Please give this video a like and subscribe if you did, and I'll be doing more track reviews and album reviews going forward, of course, so if you want to check those out. Thanks again. Have a wonderful day. Bye.